All right, happy Saturday to me. We're gonna test out the Mega Retron. Let's see, I've got my Mickey Mania, EWJ of course, Battletoads, holy cow. I've got my Repros, Streets of Rage, gotta test Streets of Rage, TMNT and Streets of Rage 2, Virtual Fighter, gotta check that. Gotta check Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuck, gotta make all that work. All right, let's fire up the TV, we'll get filming here. Get rocking and rolling, get some gameplay in, and welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where I guess we're talking about the new Admiral Bluetooth controller coming to us from Hyperkin. Holy cow! Welcome to Rock Solid Productions. My name is Gary, your host here on the channel. And if this is your first time here, I want to take a second, just say thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out what we're doing. We do this for you. And if you like what you see here, do me a favor. We've got a ton of different videos up here on the channel. Check out some of our other content. And if you really like what we see, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button. That way, each and every time we do come out with new videos, you're kept up in the know. So last night, I got a press release from Hyperkin in my email. I would have posted this earlier, but I was tired. It was a rough week at work. But this, what you're looking at on screen right now, this is the Hyperkin Admiral Bluetooth N64 controller, and there's a lot to be excited about here. I love the design. It looks very similar to the HoriPad, and we've seen other manufacturers that have kind of gone to that design as well. It kind of has all of the original button aesthetics of the original controller, the yellow C buttons, the green B, the blue A, red start. The D-pad looks like it's a really good size here too. I want to see more of the top of the controller to see how the triggers are, and I want to see the back of it to see if it has a rumble pack on it, or if rumble is built in, because that is not in the press release. And let's read you the press release real quick here. November 9th, 2018, Hyperkin has announced plans to release a Pro-style Bluetooth controller for the Nintendo 64, honorably named the Admiral, in Q1 of 2019. The Admiral uses a more traditional design, which we can see here, in lieu of the familiar trident shape. This design is preferred for high-performance competition in titles such as Super Smash Bros., GoldenEye 007, Mario Kart 64, and many more. Now, they say Q1, not a specific month, so between January and March, we should be seeing this. And then as well, there's no price given at this time either. We will have more information on that as it comes. And then one thing I do want to show you quick too, because this is kind of neat, is the back of, or not the back, but the dongle itself, because there's a lot of cool things going on here too, and we're going to go over some of the other features in just a moment, and some of those features are right here in the dongle. First of all, you do get a 30-foot range with Bluetooth, and that is important to note. They are putting Bluetooth in here. It's not 2.4 gigahertz, so they are paying for that Bluetooth licensing. That'll probably raise the price a little bit, but the quality of the signal will be better, so that's good to see that. There is the memory card actually gets placed in the dongle itself. It does have your traditional N64 controller port here. On the front of it, there is your memory card slot. I actually really like that. That's pretty slick. What's really cool too, if you see right there, micro SD card slot, so you can actually transfer your save states from your memory card to your PC. No more running out of storage data on your memory cards for your Nintendo 64. That's pretty cool. Now, there are other devices that have allowed you to do that over the years. They're kind of hard to come by. They're not all that reliable. This should be a really reliable solution for you here. Uses a lithium-ion battery, so you're going to have memory-free performance, high current, high charge rates, high discharge rates, and you're not going to see the reduction in performance as the battery discharges. It's compatible with all N64 models, so regardless if you have, a Fantastic, one of the original ones, an NS1, NS2 serial number on your system, you're going to be able to work with this, no problem. The other cool thing, like I mentioned, Bluetooth, right? That means it's going to be compatible with PC, it's going to be compatible with Mac, it's going to be compatible with iOS, so all of your iPhone, iPad users, and it's going to be compatible with Android. So if you have a RetroPie, if you have an NVIDIA Shield TV, if you have a Mi box, you'll be able to use this pairing via Bluetooth, so that is cool there. And then as you can see on the dongle here, and we will go back to the controller itself, it is that classic gray N64 color, which is pretty good. One thing they don't talk about, but it looks like there is a power indicator or a set of power indicating LEDs right here on the front of the controller too. I like the oversized D-pad as well as Pinetop walks through the camera. Don't know if his tail popped through or not, but we'll see. The D-pad is nice and large. Not a ton of games use the D-pad for the N64, but like a lot of the wrestling games, the WCW games, you actually use the D-pad and then the analog stick is what you use for your specials. So having a good size, well-placed directional pad, definitely very good there. Again, there's no pictures of the back of the controller yet. I'm not even sure that this could be an artist rendering, but it looks pretty damn good. It could be a photo of a pre-production sample. I'd like to see the back to see if you can use the rumble pack or if they've actually incorporated rumble in the controller. I would really like that because it would just make things a little bit better balanced, more compact. You don't have the memory card, the rumble pack hanging off of the back of the controller. There's a lot of benefits if they can actually incorporate the rumble inside the controller. If not, as long as it has the rumble port, I'm good. This is something I am definitely going to pre-order. I'm going to contact Ryan over at CastlemaniaGames.com as he does carry the Hyperkin line of products and accessories. I'm going to check and see if he will have them available for pre-order. Make sure you check him out too with all of the different accessories that they have for the Nintendo 64, Super NES, the NES, the Mega Drive, Genesis, Master System, PlayStation, Xbox. He's got a ton of different accessories up on his website at CastlemaniaGames.com. And one of the cool things too is if you use promo code ROX10, you'll save 10% on most items on the website. Not sure yet if this will qualify for that. Some items are excluded. But also if you order anything $20 and up, you do get free shipping in the US. Like I say, there's no pricing on this. I'm going to go out on, not a very long limb right now and say it's going to be over 20 bucks. I would expect pricing anywhere in that $30 to $50 range, I think would be the sweet spot for this. Again, I don't know what the pricing is going to be yet, but that'll be pretty cool at that price range there too. If you have any comments or questions about this, let me know down in the comment section too. Is this something that you would be interested in? Would you pick up? What do you think of having the memory card actually in the dongle? I think that's pretty slick myself. Let me know down in the comments. You can also ask me any questions that you might have via email over at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios, or we've always got the conversation going on our Facebook page at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions. Now, if you do want to get early access to our content, early access to unboxings, reviews, this video, head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. Those who support us over on Patreon, they do get early access to all of our content, exclusive content as well. They actually got a separate video the morning that I am posting this, kind of announcing this to the world. So join us. It's only $1 a month, $12 a year to help support the channel, and everything that we do get donated gets put right back in the channel to get better lights, more equipment, things just to make the channel grow and be even better still. And then finally, go ahead too, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button like I mentioned at the top of the video. That way when we do have the unboxing and the review, you are kept up to date and in the know with what we have going on. I'm kind of stammering right now. This is really exciting news. Good on Hyperkin for addressing a market that there have been more and more manufacturers getting into, but having them in this, the more the merrier is how I look at it. So this is your sneak peek with the press release of the Hyperkin Admiral coming in Q1 2019. I am Gary. This has been Rock Solid Productions. Thanks for watching. Well, now I got to go film the Mega Retron HD review. I'll see you soon.